What's up, y'all? Another day, another dollar. Let's get it. Alright, so what is Forex? Forex is similar to stocks, but it's the change of currencies fiat. So here in the United States, you have the US dollar, and in Mexico, you have the Mexican peso. So Forex, what it does is you're exchanging the two currencies when one is higher or lower in value than the other. So for instance, we have the New Zealand dollar to the US dollar, which is my favorite pair to trade. And then we have the British pound to the US dollar. You have the euro to the US dollar and to the Australian. Then you have the US dollar to the Mexican peso. And then you have a bunch of commodities as well, like gold, silver, copper. And then you have, what's it called? US 30, NAS 100, SPX 500, and these are all indices. These just show you like the economy, where it's at right now. Just by looking at these charts, you can tell where the economy's at. And we also have US oil, man. US oil was so cheap when COVID hit. It was like $1 or something like that. And look at it now, 108. And then you can also trade crypto, which is like Bitcoin, yeah, but Bitcoin or Dogecoin or Shiba or Ethereum. Yeah, so that's Forex. And you're always trading two pairs in Forex. It's not like stocks where you buy part of the company, a share, it's worth a certain amount of money. Yeah, so Forex, you're trading currencies. And the major people who are involved in this are banks, like Bank of America, Chase, Citibank. What are some other ones? Like PM Bank changed. That was I think it was like BBVA, but it changed to like PNM or something like that bank. Wells Fargo, but the main one that holds like 10% of the market and moves the market is Chase, JP Morgan. But there's other banks involved too, like bigger banks like Goldman Sachs. What's another one? These are all like huge hedge funds. But yeah, Forex, like how you see here, this is the charts right here. You have the different time frames. You could go from the monthly to the weekly to the daily. You can drop down to 4 hour, 3 hour, 2 hour, 1 hour, 45 minutes. So whenever to make money in Forex, it's like a 50-50 because you can either buy and sell, and that's all you can do in Forex. So buying would be like you're saying that the charts are gonna go back up or up. And if you're selling, you're saying the charts are gonna go down like this. Pretty easy, right? Sounds easy. It's work, but because finding setups, where to buy, where to sell, and let me tell you guys this: trading is 10% logic and 90% psychological, and you guys will see how, why, and when. Because if you play emotions into this, into like, oh, I'm gonna take this trade, right here, because there's this level of support, So let's say you buy, I was like, it's gonna go up, it's gonna buy, because it's building. Let me get this. It's building this right here, which is a rejection, and then it's building this right here, which is another rejection, and then it builds this one right here, another rejection, and then another rejection over here. So you're like, oh, it's gonna buy, and then next thing you know, you set up your stop loss, you take profit, and then you're like, you know what, okay, I'm gonna gain a 94 pips, heck yeah, that's an easy trade. And then guess what the market does? It just goes down, and you get eliminated, you get pooped out, you drop down, you lose your money, then you start crying, No, I'm kidding. But yeah, so the thing is, it's a lot of emotions, If you trade by emotion, you're gonna lose a lot of money. I'm telling you this right now, been there, done that. You're gonna lose a lot of money trading by emotion, and emotions can fuck you up in this, and will. I'm telling you from experience, first-hand experience, they will mess you up. So what you gotta do is, the emotions, you just gotta be like, and trade with logic. Trade with logic, ask yourself, be like, okay, there is this level of support here, right? you know, and then you're gonna build a trading strategy over time. You know, you're gonna build it because you're probably gonna take courses, watch different videos, and you're gonna see, you're gonna be like, oh, you know, this strategy works for me and this and that. But you see the support, and the market's going down. So if you take a buy, you're technically counter trading, and you don't want to counter trade the market because it's already going down, right? So right here, this is the daily time frame. All right, we can see that there was all this build, huge gap in the market right here. So you know, some of it had this, I'll say about, let me see, let's go to the weekly. Big old thing right here of, what's it called, of just gaps of the market. You know, the market comes back and collects its money. Trust me, you know, it's like you go to the store, you spend $20, your change, you're not gonna leave it there, right? You're gonna go get your change. Well, you're not gonna go get your change, you're gonna get your change and you're gonna leave, right? That's what you gotta think about in these markets. You know, these banks, they're the ones that move the market. So they leave these gaps here, you know, red, you see red selling, it's going down. They leave these markets here, or not markets, gaps here. And so what they usually do is they create fake outs, manipulation of liquidity, a bunch of things, and like they come and they close this gap right here. See this huge gap where price, see that price kept going down, like price came into this zone, and what did it do here? It just sold hard, 697 pips. You know, so it's pretty good when you learn the style. And yeah, that is Forex.